How did the NWA approach you?
I'm not sure how that really came about. I'll say that I know somewhere along the way because when the thought of them putting the strap on me, I believe there's only 3 promoters even left in the world, and I think Dennis Carluzzo was in conversation with Jim Cornette, and I'm trying to think who might have been the other 2 gentlemen that might have been involved in this. But like I said, the NWA was almost like an extinct type of organization. And one of them came up with the idea of putting the strap on to me. And all I know is that for Jim Cornette, who had never met me at this point in time, I never met him, to allow me to come down on his organization, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and to somehow have an impromptu type match with his champion at the time, Chris Candido, and then to put the strap onto me. I mean, that talk about a leap of faith on his part. What I come to learn after meeting Jim on several different occasions, how passionate he really is about the business. I mean, he literally wants to make common sense out of something that there's been a lot at shows I'm watching things take place. I'm thinking, I don't know what people are smoking or drinking at this point in time, but none of this makes sense whatsoever. I'm like,
Agreed.
but there's a lot of times you'll meet these promoters that also not only are they the promoter, but they're also the champion. On top of that, it's kind of like, it's my ring, and if I don't get my way, I'm taking my ring and I'm going to go home. So
true.
It's sorry. Mr. Fry was calling me just then. So I just want you to know that Don the Predator Fry was calling me just then. Just kind of going, well, he's got to stay on hold here for a moment.
Thank you. What'd you think of Chris Candido?
No, again, for him to go along with the whole program, because he didn't have to do anything like that. It was, I'll say the sad part is the fact that he passed away at such a young age. I mean, what was he, 27?
He was, I want to say he was about 30, I think.
Okay. Again, I just know a very young age, and he had a staph infection. I believe this is how it all kind of came about. I just know that he was very young to have something like that happen.
Terrible.
I think, Mike, with each passing year, because I always tell people that a lot of people, they're a little bit more shocked to see me with the gray hair. I go, because I'll be there with all these various pictures, and they see me in all these dark hair, dark mustaches, dark eyebrows. I get, and every one of those pictures, that's called just from in number 45. Every one of these pictures, I prematurely was going gray in my 30s. And the psychology aspect, because I was looking at the cage fighting type of thing. I sported a beard for a while, and my buddies were giving me some pot shots. They're like, dude, you gotta stop eating them powder white donuts. So I go, what do you mean eating powder white donuts? They go, it's all falling down on your chin. I'm like, oh great, and it's kind of like going. So I was coloring the chin, and then like I'm coloring other spots, like going to the point that lost the beard, kept the mustache, and then was now just coloring all of it. And I always tell people, I said, I can look a lot closer to those pictures if I just simply just use the same color box, but it's pretty harsh on the scalp, pretty harsh on the hair. And I tell people I don't have a 4-head anymore. I have more like a 5-head, 6-head. It's slowly creeping back, but it's kind of going, I may have to do the old comb overs here, but
there you go.
I'm happy with what I have here still.
Who are you talking to, Dan? Come on. Who are you talking to?
I'm happy for what I have here right now.
Yes.
I get it, because I can go back to my through a scrapbook and through the 70s, where it was like the era of rock and roll music and hair. Yeah, lots of hair.
If people want to find you, to book you, where can they find you, Dan?
Well, again, dansevern.com. That's my website. It's under construction right now, but the email address, dan@dansevern.com. My contact information is on there, but the website, you can actually still see things, but you just can't order anything off of it. But dansevern.com.
Awesome, Dan. Again, thank you, sir. This was great. dansevern.com. Yes,
Mike. Perfect, right there. Nope.